Hi, I'm Jim Jordan, speaking to you from Ashland, Oregon, in my office. And today I want to talk to you about how emotions affect our health. And not in a scientific way, but in more of a common sense way. And also some observations I've had about emotions and happiness and health. About 10 years ago, several years after I started my work as a nutritional microscopist and looking at blood and analyzing people's blood and giving them nutrition plans, I was working in a clinic and a family came in to see me. A mother, the father, and a few kids. And the mother was very, very motivated by nutrition and health, very conscious about what she ate. She was concerned about her kids and her husband. So I looked at all their blood, and they were all in the room at the same time, and there was various things I saw. The woman had some issues. Her blood was sort of toxic and was not flowing too well. There was some digestion problems, but she was super conscious about her diet, taking the right supplements and everything. And she had other health issues. And the husband, though, was not particularly that conscious of his diet at all. He was pretty laid back. He would drink wine when he felt like it. He traveled a lot. But his health was exceptional. His blood was exceptionally good. Probably one of the healthiest blood samples I've ever seen. And that was a little interesting. That was interesting to me, first for myself as a practitioner, and also for the wife, his wife, because she was thinking that he had to make all these changes in his diet, and he had no health complaints. And as I talked to him, I realized this was one very happy man. He loved his wife and kids. He was very happy to be the father of these, I think it was 2 children, a boy and a girl. He loved his business. I think he owned a business. I think he was affluent, so he didn't struggle much for money, it seemed like. And he certainly enjoyed traveling and everything he did. So he's basically a happy man. And his blood was excellent. And it reminded me of probably a couple years before, when I first got my microscope, I was looking at my blood regularly. I noticed the best I'd ever seen my blood ever was when I came back from a vacation in Puerto Rico, where I was swimming in the ocean. I wasn't eating particularly perfect at all, but I was very relaxed and had a great time seeing family and friends, and it was my blood. I took 1 or 2 supplements that I thought were really important, and my blood looked beautiful. The red cells were not damaged by toxins. They were flowing. My immune system was good. I felt great. And so this brings me to the point I'm coming to today, is what I've realized is as important as nutrition is, and I don't mean to in any way underestimate the significance of eating healthy, and that the downside of eating toxic processed foods or sugar or fried foods or excess consumption of alcohol or sodas. It's not the only factor. And in fact, it may not even be the most important factor. Probably the most important factor affecting your overall health is whether you are happy with your life and in alignment, living your life in alignment with your values, and if you feel loved and if you're giving your gifts in life. This is my conclusion. I feel myself, I had recently had some very difficult times with certain aspects of my life, and the emotions my emotions were not up, and still eating a very healthy diet, doing everything right, and I didn't feel that great. Then recently I had a little shift, and I had a connection with some friends and some people that was unexpected. It really helped me sort of feel more content and happy and at peace and connected to spirit, and my health and energy and sleep, everything improved, quickly, very quickly. So it reinforced that. So periodically I need this reinforcement for myself, is to basically, what are the emotional factors that are interrupting my health? And these are all interconnected. I mean, if we're really depressed, that will affect whether our immune system is working right. So that there's, psychoneuroimmunology tells us that. Or if we have a lot of anxiety, we won't digest our food well. So there's physiological effects of emotions. And just as well as there are emotional effects of diet. If we eat toxic foods or consume drugs or alcohol in excess, it'll affect our mood as well. So it's a two-way street, no doubt about that. So a couple of things that I wanted to say that I think would be really helpful for people is, one is getting together with some close friends and really sharing what you're feeling periodically. Just what, I did a little exercise with some friends the other night. We just asked each other questions and we're able to reveal things about ourselves that, we thought may have been unacceptable, but to be seen and accepted for who you are takes a big burden, like a huge stress off of your consciousness, off of your health actually. You just feel more relaxed because you feel accepted and you accept yourself more. So doing something where you can sort of open up, reveal yourself in a non-group or a person, another person even that's non-judgmental, and start to feel accepted is good. And the other thing I think is really important is forgiveness. And forgiveness is something we do for ourselves, not for the other person. I had a client of mine recently that gave me a little handout on forgiveness that she was using with herself and I think her husband. And I went through it myself, and it was very liberating to review in my life and my history people that I may not have forgiven, including myself. And then ultimately seeing the event or person you have trouble forgiving, to see the positive that came out of that is the ultimate way to forgive. Then you can understand there's a reason for it. There's a reason for everything in your life, and if you can look carefully and sort of feel from your heart what that reason is, then the forgiveness is easier. So these are two things I thought would be useful. The other thing I came across recently, I may have mentioned in a video, I think recently, is a book that teaches a method of releasing trapped emotions. The book is called The Emotion Code. And a friend of mine in Ashland here has been teaching that work, and I found that extremely helpful. You can pick that up in bookstores. It's a popular book. So today I just want to talk about emotions and how they affect our health, and I want to put this out on the internet, and you can absorb it, think about it, reflect on it, integrate it into your life, and that's it. So I'm Jim Jordan. I'm a health and nutrition coach. I do a variety of assessments for my clients, and I'm working more with emotions with them lately and integrating that into their nutrition plan and detoxification plan. And if you have questions or if you have some comments about this, you can email me at jim@createvibranthealth.com or call me at 541-482-2250. And my website is createvibranthealth.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.